What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another MLB The Show, Road to the Show here with Rashad Bolden, as we're back here for some more action here on the diamond here today, as we're back with Rashad Bolden, and of course this is my namesake of a series, and this is episode 231, and we're getting ready to take on the Oakland A's here today, as we're of course in the dog days of the baseball season. We're in September, and we're going to get ready for a series here against Oakland. And then, of course, we're going to continue our road trip here in the AL West. We're going to take on the Angels to wrap up this episode. So, we're taking on the A's, as they are 3-7 in the last 10 games. And, of course, we have a 2-game lead over the Mariners. But could pull away if we can get a solid series win here to the game against the A's. So, we'll see what we can do here against them and take a look at their of course, their lineup, and of course, what their pitching rotation looks like, and pretty much as we've seen them here as of late here in this series, at least in this series here in Road to the Show with these Oakland A's, not your DeMarcus King Oakland A's. Definitely go check out his series. I'll leave a link up or something up in the eye there. Definitely go check out his series, DeMarcus King, as he is in also a Road to the Show player here on the channel. Little side note there for you guys. I want to check out another Road to Show series. We've got quite a few of them here on the channel. But we're back here today with Bolden, as he has a 2-2 count here. And that's not a pitch that I think he was wanting to look for. And Dan there strictly gets him out. That's his second strikeout of the day. So now we'll see looks like we're going to be on the defensive side this time around, as Bolden will be, of course, be at first base. That's where he's been pretty much been playing for his career now here. Oddly enough, this is his, I believe, his 5th year in the pros. As you see, hopefully a double play being made here, and that's a nice play there from the Texas Rangers, who are been playing some pretty decent baseball as well. We had a couple ups and a couple downs, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. But yeah, Bolden's been playing here for the Rangers now. This is he just, of course, recently got traded. He's been playing for the Padres for the majority of his career. As we see here, a drop third strike. That's going to throw him out, and that's going to retire Bolden. But that will move the runner over at third, as there's now 2 away here on that one. Now, bottom of the 4th here, as we're back here playing some more defense. And so far, playing here for the Rangers have been very, very rewarding here for Bolden as of late, as he's been doing pretty well. His numbers have been going up, and it seems like he's pretty happy being on a successful team as they make a nice double play there. Great play there. And that, of course, in the rally there from the Athletics. As we go to in 4 there, there's still no score here in this one. As we'll go now to the top of the 6th, and we'll see what Bolden can do here. A 2-2 count on him. Nobody on. Nobody out here. Bolden looking for a pitch, and ooh, he is really slow on that one. He's late. Big time, and he gets another strikeout there against Strickland, as that's now Strickland's 9th. Now, of course, that's the second time now he is actually, 3 times now he's struck out Bolden here in today's game. So Bolden over 3. Of course, that second strikeout was, of course, a drop third strike. But you see there, they're not gonna. They know Bolden's bad, and they know how powerful it is. So they're gonna go ahead and give him 4 pitches and go ahead and let him take first base, as they'll put a runner on board, and actually now 2 runners on board, as there's they get the win. Somehow the Athletics get to pull off the victory here, and a 4-1 win as they come back late here in this one. Bolden, of course, 0 for 3 there, a walk on his effort there today. But to say the least there, not the showing that we want to see here. As like I said, we have a 2-game lead over the Mariners. We don't want to have that washed away, especially against a team like Oakland, who has not been playing very well. As you take a look at some of the guys there, some of the notable players there in both teams, A's got us this time around. Now we'll have to try to come back here in game 2 of this 3-game series and try to fight ourselves back into this one. So go back to the Coliseum here, as we're 81-60, and of course Oakland's 60-82. And like I said, we have to try to do well here in today's game. And you see there Bolden talking to with his teammates, and coming up maybe with some kind of strategy here against James Diedrich, as Dietrich there, I should say. As there you see his numbers there, 28 starts, 8 and 13, so he should be doing pretty well here against this guy. His numbers, his ERA numbers, a little above 350 for the season. One runner on board here, one out here on Bolden, as he has an 0-1 count coming up here, and of course not a packed crowd here, but a decent crowd here, even though Oakland is not playing the best, as they do get Bolden there on the second out, and that'll of course keep the runner at bay at third base. Go to the bottom of the first. We'll see what Bolden can do here defensively. As see, there's good old Lorenzo Cain, former Royal, and of course former Brewer. At least I know in my Kansas City Royals series we traded him off. I don't think we traded him to the Brewers. I think we traded him off to the I can't remember exactly who it was, but Bolden here trying to go for the double play, and late on that double play opportunity there, as he thought his foot was near the bag, but it wasn't, and that's going to cost him there. So one runner out, one runner still on board here, as you see there, a late delayed throw there, as Bolden was not near the bag like he should be. Still no runs here on the board here for either team, as we'll go to the top of the fourth, and Bolden will chop this one there. That's going to go to the shortstop here. Can they make the play at first? No, they cannot. Bolden's going to go ahead and run this one there, and he is caught in a pickle. He is going to have to get himself out of this one here. He's going to go back and forth here, and I think this time he's going to get tagged out as he's going back again, and you got to get out of here, buddy. And they do finally get him there, as they do get the pickle. So there you see 1 for 2 for the day for Bolden, as we'll see if they can get him out, as they've been pretty successful here against him in this series so far. As he strikes out there on that one, as that will end the side here in the 6th, as they leave one left stranded there. No score still here as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Still a scoreless game between the Rangers and the Athletics. Go down to the top of the 8th here. Probably the last chance now for Bolden to try to do something here today, as he's 1 for 3, excuse me. And of course he singled there in the 4th inning. Rangers lead this one by 1, as there you see a runner on board. Of course Bolden here needs to get that golden bat going here, as this one is not going to be helpful for him at all, as he will now go 1 for 4 in this one, as he is going to have to take a seat on the pine, as the Rangers lead this one by 1, and they'll go ahead and hold on to that 1-run lead, and they'll win this one 1-0. Bolden goes 1 for 4 in the game, and he does strike out here today, as he's of course struck out already 3 times now. It's 4 times now in this series. In these first 2 games he has struck out. He's 1 for 7 in these first 2 games. So the 3rd game, he's really got to step it up here and help out his club out here, as now the series is tied 1 game apiece here, as the Oakland Athletics here thought they had this one won, but we were able to hold them off there after we scored there in the 7th. Great job there from the bullpen coming in, doing what they do somewhat decent, or at least a lot more better than what the Padres did when it came to holding on to a game. So we move on now here against Oakland, and we'll get to the final 3rd game of the series here. It is a day game, and there again Bolden and his teammates Alvarez and company there talking about maybe some strategy there, or maybe what they're going to do after the game. I don't know. But Jeff Samara coming out there. There you see 3 starts so far this season. He's been mostly working from the bullpen. I think he's been suffering an injury. But 7 and 6 here, as you see his numbers there. So we'll see what we can get him in. We'll see what we can do here against him, I should say. As Bolden goes chasing after that slider, that's going to have him worked and be gone from this inning. As Jeff Samarza does a great job there, making sure the big bat there from Bolden is not doing any damage. So 0 for 1 here for Bolden, as he's going to start trying to get himself together here. 45 home runs, 142 RBIs now for the season. Top of the 3rd, nobody on and 2 out. And we'll see if he can try to maybe get something in play here. He does. That one's going to be grounded off to the first baseman, excuse me. That is going to be the out, and that is going to be it for the inning. So far, this has not been a good road trip, the start of this road trip here. especially against these Oakland A's. Of course, they see each other quite often, and of course, you know, I'm sure they've got plenty of tape of Bolden here now, since he's been in the league now for 5 years, and especially as of recent, we've been playing them quite a bit here in this road to show. As we see a lot more divisional games being played towards the end of the season, as Bolden finds a gap there out in the right center field. This one's going to drop in there. Runner from third should come around to score. They are going to score. It's going to make it now a 5-0 ball game here in the top of the 5th. Nice RBI double there from Bolden with 1 out. And that's his 65th of the season. So great job there, finding the gap, splitting it, and getting the ball into play. That's what we want to see from Bolden here. Let's see if we can see any more, as we'll see him on the base pass now. 3-1 count. Alvarez up to bat with 1 out. And Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here. Can he still third base? And he will get there, no problem. As now Alvarez near, and there you see, I forgot about this. We have still 3 stolen bases here in these next games. So we got to get 2 more stolen bases here in this game if we can. I forgot about that little nugget of information there, especially when I was playing the game. When that popped up, I was like, oh, crap, I got a challenge there. I didn't mean it, and then I went back to watch the previous episode there, and it did mention it. So we'll try to see if we can steal some more bags here. This one's going to get hit there to the warning track. It's going to get caught, and Bolden's going to go ahead and tag up. And no, he cannot, as he did not tag third base. He did go back and tag up there, and that is going to cost him there. Bad base running there, as that's going to cost us an out. Actually, technically, it'd be a double play in some aspects there, as Bolden gets taken and tagged at third. 7-5 now here in the top of the 8th, and Bolden here now trying to hit up one up the middle there. That one gets through, and now Rangers here in the 8th inning here trying to get a rally going with nobody out. Bolden on first base here, getting out the back here just a little bit here, playing a little mind games with the pitcher. Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here. Did he get a good jump? You be the judge. And yeah, they say no, as Lowry gets a nice tag there at second base. Nice play here. We'll see the replay here as Alvarez just takes the pitch there. Throws there, and yeah, the tag's there. Can't argue that at all. But we do end up failing that challenge there, the 3 stolen bases in 3 games. So I got to remember to at least watch the previous episode and make sure I don't do something like that again, because we could have used that, whatever that gift was, which I believe it was probably boosting our speed and our base running of aggressiveness. So yeah, we got to do a better job. I got to do a better job of reminding myself about that next time, or not do the challenges at all. But you see, final score there. Oakland wins this one at 7-5. Here's your final. And you see, Oakland 7 runs, 13 hits, no errors. As for Texas, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. And Bolden goes 2 for 4 in the game, as he has a RBI double for his effort here today. So take a look here. We only got 1 game in between us here. Of course, we got a big series. We got a series on the road there towards the end of the season with the Mariners. Of course, also too, before we get to that series, we got a bigger series at home against them. So I mean, it gets down to, if they stay like this, those series are going to be epic. Those are going to be some big series that we're going to have to worry about. Now, we're going to go ahead and go to the next game here in this next series coming up here. Sometimes in some of these episodes, I know I usually do 1 series with 3-game series, but I'm trying my best to try to add some more games here for you guys to check out. But we're going to get to the next game, or at least the next series here in this episode, and we're going to be taking on the Los Angeles Angels. As you take a look at their lineup there, of course, they got some pretty good guys. That Kirby Morales, of course, Mike Trout. He's been out for a while there for some injuries. I think I mentioned that last time we played against them. But yeah, they're 63-80. They are 19 games back of us in the division, and of course, we've been dominating them all season long. Now we're trying to see if we can try to continue that here, as of course we've been trying to look our wounds here from that A's series that we just finished up. Of course, Angels on a 3-game winning streak, and they are 6-4 in the last 10 games. And of course, pressure's on both Bolden and the Rangers to really try to get this series going here, as we have had a rough go here on this road trip. And of course, if we don't pick up any wins here in this road trip leading up to that series coming up with the Seattle Mariners, it's going to be really tough on us. It's going to be a tough series, more pressure on us to try at least, because we want to walk out of here with the divisional crown. And of course, I don't have to worry about playing the wild card. I think I need to keep a track and maybe kind of watch the wild card also, because if we can, especially if we can play that series really well against the Mariners. I mean, if we can knock the, help in the other, if those other teams can help us out, and we can knock out the Mariners. I mean, we can complete knock out the Mariners, taking out one of those 2 spots in the American League wildcard game. So, let's go here at first game. Top of the first here. 1-2 count here for Bolden. He is going to foul that one off, and that is going to be a foul ball. 1-2 count now for Bolden. So we're just going to try to do our best here. I mean, we have to do our best here in this series. We really got to do well. We got to make, can't be making stupid swings like that, as Bolden does get checked out there quickly here in that first at bat here, as that is not what we need to see from our power hitter here, chasing pitches like that. Now we'll go to the top of the 4th here, and there you see he struck out there. We just seen there in the first inning. First at bat, 0-for-1. And like I said, this road trip has not been too kind to him whatsoever, as I think he was really ready to go back home here at some point here. As we see a pitch here, that goes up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit for Bolden. That's going to get him on board, and that is going to put a runner on. And as we have a 1-run lead here, take a look at the numbers there. Entering today's game, of course, hitting now 230 plus hits now this season. Of course, nobody really nowhere close to him with those hits there this season. So he's definitely got that by himself, as he's been doing a great job here finding the ball and hitting 45 home runs this season. Of course, he is the home run king, at least in this road show version here in this MLB. As we'll see Bolden here take off here. He's going to try to steal second, and he is going to be taking out again. Okay, Bolden, you can't be stealing here if you're not getting good jumps there. As we'll see the pitch, of course, obviously this one, it was obviously a strikeout there, as he just did not get there on time, did not get a good jump. If he had a good jump and had that kind of slide away from that tag there, he would definitely been safe. So we'll go ahead now, see him swing and a miss again, as he will go ahead and Tyler Skaggs, RP there to him, as he's of course still in this version of the game. Strikes out there. That's going to be his 4th of the day. So now top of the 8th here coming up. We're down by a run. Bases are empty, nobody out. And Bolden here looking at an 0-1 count, trying to get the bat rolling here, and of course get this inning going. As you see, swing this one here out to deep right field. That's going to be easily caught, and that's going to be out number 1 for the Texas Rangers, as the A's will pick up the victory here as they get another win here. That's now 2 games in a row now here in today's episode we have lost, as we lose the opener just like we did in the A's, and we lose this one 6-5. Here's your final score, as the bat is just not coming alive here for Bolden right now, or really, to be honest. Well, at least in this game today, the rest of the guys did a great job there picking up the slack there. But I know that you see Kirby Morales for the Angels, 2 for 3 in the game, home run, 2 RBIs, and a run there. But of course, I'm sure Alvarez and the rest of the guys there on the Texas Rangers want things to get going here for Bolden. So as you see there, we got a challenge there from the, or not a challenge, but a boost there from our manager talking to us about how important this series is, and of course, just trying to get something worked out here. So we're trying to, we're going to get some XP, try to get double XP here in this game with, I think it's pretty much all our attributes here in some fashion. So another night here in Southern California, as we'll see Bolden again, a little powwow with the group guys there. They know how important this series is. As I should have at least shown an update there of the divisional race right now between us and the Mariners. I think we might just save that till there's the end of the video here. But Peter Reyes, they're going to be on the hill there for the A's. Excuse me, as we go to now to his first at bat here in the game 2 of the series. 45 home runs, 143 RBIs. As we'll see, we have a dynamic challenge here. On your marks, as you see here, we got 3 options here. We'll see. Well, we're going to try to go a contact swing here on the bat. So we'll just try to put this one in here, try to find a hole somewhere, and try to get ourselves on the base pass. As that one is going to go, yeah, that's going to be good right there. That's going to go past the left fielder, and that's going to be a nice double as we get the challenge one. So nice job there from Bolden. Is now he's waiting for Alvarez to come up to bat, and of course swing this one here and try to put at least something in there, and because definitely Bolden can score from second there with a swing of the bat. So let's see if we can get Alvarez to find a gap somewhere and get Bolden home. As we'll see a swing and a miss there. That's going to be a strikeout there. That's going to be it for the inning. It's going to leave Bolden left there at second, as that's going to be retired to the side. Now Bolden coming up to bat once again here as he doubled there in the first inning. We'll see what he can do now here in his second at bat here for today, as it's a 2-0 lead here for Texas. Nobody out, or excuse me, 2 out, nobody on, I should say. And Bolden swinging the ball here. That one's going to be dribbled there to the second baseman there. That's going to be easily played there. No problem there for the Angels as they get out of the inning there on a nice ground ball to help them out. So 2 runs there as we go down to the top of the 6th. So now top of the 6th coming up here. Bolden up to bat. And we'll see what we can do in this situation here. And 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 ball game here as Bolden, it's in the zone, but just cannot pick up that pitch as Reyes gets his 4th strikeout of the day. As Bolden's just kind of you see him just murmuring to himself. They're like, how in the hell did I miss that? Ugh, frustrating. So we'll see now top of the 8th, and we'll come up to bat. It was 2 on, 2 out, 0-2 count here for Bolden. And the Angels lead by 3 as this one's going to get skied out to right field. This one's going to go back, and it's going to be deep, and it's going to be gone. Home run there for Bolden. That's a 3-run shot there for him. Home run number 46 for him. And that is going to be now a tied ball game, 5 apiece here in the top of the 8th as the Rangers are starting to fight back here today. And let's see if we can keep this up with 2 out. Let's see if we can get a rally going here for ourselves and try to get a W here to split, at least split the series here in these first 2 games, as Bolden just got on top of that ball there and just slammed it out of here. Just that ball was screaming. So final score, as we'll take a look here, final score is 6-5. Bolden 2 for 4 in the ball game with a home run. Now it's 46 home run this season, 3 RBIs, a run scored, and of course a double there from him. As they will now split the series here now, 1 game apiece. And now coming up, it will be the 3rd and final game of this 3-game set with the Angels before we get ourselves back into play coming up as we return back home. We'll see. The next series coming up is going to be very interesting. You'll see why and whatnot. So we'll see if we can try to go on in this episode on a good note here. Try to see if we can pick up a win, and of course try to at least get out of this series and allow this road trip with a victory. Road trip has not been that successful, but if we can do something especially against Yu Darvish, I think it'll put a smile on a lot of Rangers fans out there. So there you see his numbers so far this season. 46 home runs, 146 RBIs, 2 on, nobody out. Bolden looking for a 0-2 count here. And we'll see the pitch here. And again, that slider just sliding away from him. This time kind of just getting barely over the plate there. And he just misses it completely. So now 1 on here. Rangers lead this one by 4 in the top of the 2nd. And we'll see the pitch here, and this one's going to hit out to right field. This one's going to go deep. Everybody's standing up, and just warning track power there for Bolden, as that's just going to be still in the ballpark. As looks like Pujols is still with the Angels here in this road show there. So he has not retired yet. So now top of the 4th, 6-0 ball game. 1 out, nobody on, and Bolden got underneath this pitch here. No, he did. He got underneath this one, and this one's gone. Home run there for Bolden. I thought that was going to be a pop-up, kind of like by the end. Well, I guess they I guess I kind of fooled myself on that one there. But he got all of that one there. And Mike Trout has no choice but just to look over his head and see that ball go into the grassy area out there in deep center field. That's a home run. That's number 47 for him for the season. And that makes it now a 7-0 ball game here in the top of the fourth with 1 out. As we take a look at the replay there. And oh, yes. Yeah, that ball is, definitely screaming indeed. Hopefully a young fan got that ball. And hopefully looking for Bolden after the game to sign that one. Top of the 6th here. We'll see one on. And that is going to be a swing and a miss there from Bolden as he is going to strike out as Fuentes' 4th of the day. As he's one of those, submarine sidearm pitchers there. And Bolden just could not read that one at all as he will take Seal on the Pine. 1 for 4 day here for Bolden. Of course, we see him hit that home run there in the 4th, his 47th of the year. Let's see what we can do here as this is nice. 11-2 ball game here in the top of the 8th. And we'll see what Bolden can do. Is this one is going to swing up, and this one's going to be high and deep. This is going to be up, and this is going to be an easy play there for the first baseman as they get the out and retire Bolden there for out number 2. So top of the 9th coming up. And this is probably the final at bat here for Bolden. This is top of the 9th here, 16-2. Wow. 2 out, nobody on here. And did Bolden do it again? I think he did. Hits this one here, a solo shot, and that one's going to go over the wall. Home run there for Bolden. That is home run number 48 for him. That's his 2nd home run now here today. And, of course, his 3rd home run now in this series and in today's episode. As they extend this lead here now to 17-2. So a nice 15-run ball game here today. As Bolden, of course, putting up the numbers here. This is what we want to see. Of course, I would love to see him do this earlier in the series, especially against Oakland. But, hey, we'll take what we can get. And hopefully that helped us stay afloat now with the Mariners. Hopefully we're still up 1 game, if not a half a game. White knuckling it with the divisional lead there. 17-2 is your final score. Bolden 2 for 6, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs for him as they do get the victory. So that's nice to see for the guys really getting fired up. And there you go, like I said, white knuckling it there for that half a game lead that we do have right now. Both teams are on a 2-game winning streak. Right now they're both 7-3 in their last 10 games. And the Mariners now starting to fight back here. Of course, if we could have won that, we could have won the other series there with Oakland there. Of course, Oakland, they're 5-5 now in the last 10. They're on a 1-game losing streak. That series in Oakland would have really helped us a lot. But you only can take what you can get or what you can fight for there. And of course, that's what happened to us. Now, coming up in the next episode, guys, we're going to go back to, I thought we were going to go back home, but we're actually going to continue staying on the SoCal tour here, and then we're going to head down to San Diego for a nice interleague series here. It's a 3-game set, nice little weekend series against the San Diego Padres. Of course, remember, that's where Bolden, started his career off with them, from getting drafted by them to playing for 5 years with them. Roughly 4.5 years or so, and did pretty well. And of course, won a World Series with them, and now with the Rangers, as he was recently just traded just a couple episodes ago, he's now got to take on his former team. So we'll see who had the better trade coming up in this next episode there at episode 232, as taking on the San Diego Padres in that game. So, again, guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Follow us on Twitter and on Facebook and, of course, on Twitch, as do live stream there. The schedule is down below there in the description. Definitely go check us out. It's always fun over there. Nice community. I'm trying to start over there. And same thing on the Discord. So, definitely go check those out. And again, leave a like if you guys enjoyed today's episode. That really helps me out a lot as we're trying to grow this little channel here and just try to be a part of the sports gaming community here on YouTube. But that's it for this episode of Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.